So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with those black alloy wheels. This is the black edition version of the Qashqai. We're going to start off in the boot space first of all. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. This car's also got a 360 parking camera. Plenty of boot space, as you can see, which you can increase by folding down either of those rear seats. And these two tray sections both lift, remove, and can be used to divide the boot up as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it from there. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. You can see the total miles there, 69,428. We have the rev counter on the left-hand side and the speedometer and fuel gauge on the right-hand side. Okay, now that we're out on the steering wheel controls, we have our stereo controls over on this left-hand side. These buttons change the trip computer information in the car, and then we have cruise control, speed limiter and phone controls here as well. Into the center console area next, we've got, as you can see, satellite navigation. We're looking at the map view, which is access here. Press the nav button to actually input an address. We've also then got information over here. We've got a setup menu as well. Over on the left-hand side is where you would pair your phone. It's also where you'll find the radio. We have AM, DAB and FM available. We have a CD player. We've also got Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input, so loads of ways to listen to your music in this car. I mentioned the 360 parking camera. If I put the vehicle into reverse, you can see the reversing camera and a bird's eye view image of where the car is parked right now. And it goes a couple of steps beyond that. You can press the camera button and you'll get a bird's eye view and a front-facing camera and the front passenger side view as well. So really easy to park with the sensors and those cameras. We then have dual zone climate control, where you can adjust the driver and passenger temperature. You can increase and decrease the fan speed. You can determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with those settings, that's your air conditioning on. Same button will turn it off again, or hit auto. The car will then do all of the work for you to maintain these temperatures. So it's taking control of the fan speed and direction of the air. Any manual adjustment will take auto off and allow you to fully put it back on your own settings. We have a 12-volt charging socket, the electronic handbrake, the 6-speed manual gearbox here, of course. We've got passenger and driver heated seats with 2 heat settings each and 2 cup holders, as you can see. And then lastly, the panoramic glass roof. There is a sunblind that will open all the way to the back of those rear seats. And although this section of glass is fixed in position, as you can see, this lets in a huge amount of extra light to the cabin area. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.